WD18, we're here for some fan cams after the Chelsea 4, Watford 2 game. Nikhil, do you think the scoreline suggests how the game works out?
Yeah, to be honest, like the first half, I thought the first 5 minutes we started quite fast and pacey, and then they came into the game, and then in the second half, from till about 50-60 minutes, we were majority of the game, controlling it, moving the ball around well, but then they just had the final clinicalness that we didn't have, like Richarlison. Towards the end, he wasn't clinical enough. Otherwise, I think it could have gone a different way. So yeah, it's worked out because of their clinicalness.
Yeah. Were you happy with our response to Chelsea going 1-0 up?
Yes, I was very, very happy actually, because we showed fight, desire, and spirit. And at the end of the day, it was a bit like, not like City, but they've got more. If it was any other team, we would have won that game. Or even if we if we had the same, where we weren't clinical, we might have drawn that game. It's just they had that other edge. But what a response still! Like we showed, as I said, fights when he didn't give up. Yeah. Even though that ref was a plonker, you know.
Referee shout out for getting quite a few decisions wrong, especially the first goal. First goal has been confirmed that it went out off Hazard's heel. So if Pedro hadn't scored from that corner, we're 2-0 up. What do you think could have happened to the game?
I think.
Do you think we could have got points?
Yeah, possibly a draw. But then if Richarlison still had those unclinical shots, then it could have gone. You don't know, but it would have. Took a little bit of a change, but even the decision, you know, where I think it was towards when we were attacking. Yeah. David Luiz actually lost balance, but he thought the ref thought
it was a foul. Yeah.
And then he booked him for no reason. And then even when Richarlison was going down the wing, he clipped him.
It was very annoying.
Yeah, it's like, you know, when you said to me that, or where was it, the Man City game, that sometimes it goes for the bigger teams.
Yeah,
it was a bit like that today. Yeah. You were right. It felt a bit like that today.
So Marco Silva done a fairly good job so far. Do you think he missed the trick today by substituting Troy Deeney for Ben Watson, who hasn't really had a lot of game time?
No, that was funny. He substituted Troy Deeney for Ben Watson, but then he took off Mariappa and brought on Gray. It was like revert back to type. So a bit of a funny tactical decision there, but. You know what, it is what it is now. Just on to the next game against Stoke.
Yeah, so next game against Stoke, what do you think we should work on going into next game?
I think we should work on clinicalness, that's one thing. And then we should also work on, like, just the basics really. Like, if you have, like today, Batshuayi, when he scored, if someone stood in front of him, in front of like a two-man defence between the goalie and the defender, he could have then maybe cleared it, Watford. So, and then, like you said, clear their lines, you know, like just blow it out the way.
Okay, final question. Man of the match, who was it for you today at Watford?
It was definitely not Richarlison. Like,
he missed a few.
I would probably say Cleverly.
Cleverly put in a good shift today. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Cleverly or Mariappa, because in the beginning they have a really very great game. Did you see the bit where, you know, when there was a cross in and then Morata was trying to go score, but I think he just went in front of him and slid in. Yeah, that was and he made a great tackle last week as well. So I think between Cleverly or Mariappa, but I think Mariappa, let's say.
Okay, so if you guys did enjoy this fan cam, make sure to subscribe and like, and we'll see you next video.